Yeah, honey, he's clueless. Tomorrow night, and make it look ugly. That voice, the one that's been my lullaby for 6 years, whispering affections, but never like this. I didn't stir, eyes shut, breath a shallow wisp, my right hand curled under the pillow, right where the cool, hard promise of my Glock rested, silenced and ready. She was maybe 5 feet away, her phone angled toward the carpet like some teenager on a contraband call after curfew. She had no idea my entire professional life had been a dress rehearsal for waking to the whisper-soft shink of a rifle bolt sliding home from across a room. So, I waited. 3 minutes after she killed the call, she slipped back into bed. Her breathing soon settled into a slow, even rhythm. Mine didn't. We'd met on a Tuesday. The oldest trick in the book, really. A dropped phone in the tedious line at the DMV. I'd picked it up. We shared a smile, a quick joke, and then that little flash of lightning. Just like that, she made the rest of my life feel like an armistice for a soul that had only ever known conflict. She was smart enough not to pry about the past, once telling me my silence on the matter was a strange kind of security. I let her imagination paint the picture. Some ex-military guy, probably doing contract work now. I gave her what I thought was comfort, a home with perfect sight lines and clear fields of fire, cameras artfully concealed in the decorative stucco. She gave me sanctuary. Or so the story went. We were married that fall. The autumn leaves fell all around us, each one a brittle promise. Beautiful, vibrant, and gone in a flash. She branded me her protector. I called her my redemption. The first crack in the foundation wasn't a shout. It was a scent. She'd come home from yoga smelling of something floral and far too pricey to be mixed with honest sweat. The perfume lingered in our bed sheets like an unwelcome guest. I said nothing. Then, cash went missing from a hidden compartment in my desk drawer. A compartment whose existence was supposed to be a secret. Well, so much for that. We started a little dance then. She played the part of the innocent, and I, the oblivious husband. A voice in my head screamed at me to let it go. Paranoia poisons relationships, they say. True enough. But paranoia is also the only reason I'm not buried in some godforsaken ditch in Helmand, or Caracas, or Prague. So, I just watched. And I waited. 2 days after that hushed phone call, I put a tail on her. She was good, I'll give her that. But I was better. Her book club was meeting at a waterfront condo down at the marina. A man answered the door, looked to be in his early 60s, with the faded ink of a disgraced Marine peeking out from under the collar of a ridiculously expensive shirt. I watched them kiss, watched her laugh, that same easy laugh she used to share with me, as she passed him a burner phone. That was all I needed. That night, a second, more sophisticated camera joined the one in our bedroom ceiling. This one was infrared, encrypted, and motion-activated. The next morning, I dusted off my old security credentials. The Bureau still had me on the books for ghost work, the kind of off-the-record ops they can deny ever happened. I pulled the man's face from my recording and ran it. Bingo. Name, Tyler Briggs. A manslaughter charge that got pleaded down. Known arms dealer with suspected cartel ties. Her new flame was my new target. I didn't get angry. I got efficient. Phase 1. Asset protection. Camera footage, bank records, GPS data. All of it was copied, layered in triple encryption, and stored off-site. No emotion, just cold, hard data. Phase 2. Tactical retreat. I killed the tracker on her phone, letting her believe her little secret was safe. I erased any sign that I was onto her. Phase 3. Isolation. I told her I had to fly out for a last-minute conference in D.C. Then I checked into a hotel just 3 blocks away from our house and turned it into my command post. For the next 5 days, I dissected their lives with surgical precision. Every text, every call between her and Briggs was logged. I transcribed their plan for my messy end. A home invasion gone wrong. Cute. Next, I slipped into Briggs' digital life. It took me less than an hour to uncover 6 shell corporations, one of which was a direct pipeline to a Russian money laundering front. A few anonymous tips to the right 3-letter agencies, DEA, SEC, IRS, and the fuse was lit. But I wasn't done. Not by a long shot. Thursday evening, tomorrow night, as she'd whispered, I took her to dinner. Ocean View, our spot. I'd made sure we had the same table where I proposed. There she was, smiling across the candlelight, wearing that blue dress. The one she knew was my kryptonite. Every glance, every touch, was a weaponized memory. I smiled right back. "I got you something," I said, sliding a small velvet box across the table. She opened it. A platinum necklace. What she couldn't see was the state-of-the-art tracking chip and microphone nestled under the diamonds. She leaned forward for me to fasten it. "You always know just what I need." I clipped it shut. "You have no idea." They came for me at 2:17 a.m., 4 of them, gloved and armed. The front door lock had been neatly bypassed. They thought the house was empty. Big mistake. I was waiting in the shadows of the living room, 2 to the chest, 1 in the leg. The last one started whimpering. "Camera," I said, pointing my chin up. His eyes followed my gaze to the single, blinking red light. "It's all on tape. The B&E, the weapon, your face." I let him scramble to his feet. I let him run. He ran right to Briggs, just like I knew he would. I watched it all unfold from a surveillance van parked down the street. The necklace told me precisely where my wife was when she met her lover minutes later. I sent the video of the botched hit to both of their phones. 5 seconds passed. A single, piercing scream cut through the night. That was her. The takedown was swift. The DEA smashed through their door at 4:12 a.m., catching them mid-escape. I remained a ghost in the machine. I wasn't finished. I forwarded the entire neatly packaged dossier, the affair, the financials, the conspiracy, the video, to her attorney. Breach of prenuptial agreement, felony fraud, conspiracy to commit murder. Her assets were frozen. She had 0 leverage. She tried calling once from jail. I let it ring. The divorce was finalized in silence. The house is quiet again. I left the cameras running, not because I'm paranoid anymore, but because some habits die hard, and because I find I like to watch the cracks. She thought I was the prey. She forgot who was really looking through the scope. I don't miss her. I don't hate her. I simply understand. But you don't take a shot at a sniper unless you're sure you can kill him, because he only needs one.